with the young opio, the young children, or even adults, whether they surf with a surfboard, or they paddle canoe or hokulea on a double hull canoe, one of the things I asked, is pohaku important? And I said, well, without this stone, you wouldn't have your canoes, you wouldn't have your va'as in order to dig it out, shape it, cut down the logs to make your surfboards or your canoes or your poi boards. So this was an essential tool or implement for the Kanaka Maoris. And they would gather, whether from Makai or to Mauka, the pohaku that was needed for their purpose. And so the better stones were in a higher elevation versus the low type, which was a little bit softer. But they used whatever they had in their vicinity, in their moku or their ahupua'a, to make do. Main thing, it was functional, and it served the purpose. So the adze was really essential for building the houses, the hales, for poi boards, for weaponry. Stone was used for medicinal, for mortar and pestle, to make medicines, to heal, to grind the herbs so that you could have these medicines to use on the children, the adults, the elderly. This is a big bowl, but it's a representation of the myth and mythologies. In Polynesia, we drink kava or ava. And in the back that you can see a mo'o that I carved. And that mo'o was a part of a mythology of a chiefess who died and turned into a mo'o. And her name was Kihavahine. And she was regarded as a protector of different areas on Maui and other islands. And she traveled through the lava tube. So I carved her, and I carved the bowl. That's her apu. Without these metaphors or these mythologies, we don't have the stories. This is the story about Kihavahine, who lived in a pond which is out in Lahaina, which was called Moku'ula. And it was a place of for Kamehameha to come to and to relax and to enjoy